Hello and welcome to my channel. So today I've got a haul video for you, colouring books and colouring goodies in general. So it's a bit of a big one because this has been like 8 months in the making. I've been on a bit of a colouring hiatus, shall we say, for like 8 months or so. I'm not colouring at the moment, but I had a lot of these things ready to haul just before I took my break. Then with Christmas, and it was my birthday back in May as well. So yeah, let me just get this out of the way with and we'll get started. So I'll start with this one. This was just like from a shop that we have in the UK called The Works. I will look up to see if these things are on Amazon. I don't know. If I can find them on places like Amazon or, you know, The Works, I will link, as usual, everything that I put in the videos. If I can find it, I will put it in the description below. So this is a tarot colouring book. My other half got this for me. I don't think I got... This wasn't even got for a reason. He was browsing in The Works because, you know, he knows I like it there. And he saw it and he thought it was good and he bought it for me. Because bless him. Right, so obviously I've tried to take the sticker off. I don't know why. So this is a book illustrated by Alex E. Thompson. And basically, I mean, the paper is lovely. It's really good paper. A bit smooth, but really nice. And one-sided because we have all the stuff, all the description about the, you know, the tarot card. So if you're really into tarot cards, I mean, I like them. I like looking at them. I don't really understand them or read tarot type things, but some of them are really pretty. And yeah, this is a really nice one. It's, you know, they're cards, but it's a nice variety. Look at that skull bride thing. Ooh, and the butterfly moths. So yeah, he picked that up for me. Like I say, really nice paper. And yeah, so that was that one. Random impulse by my other half. And yeah, so Alex E. Thompson. And as I say, that came from The Works for a £5, but I'll see if I can find it in Amazon. And then we have this one, which I think he bought for me at the same time. He knows I like mandala-y type things, so he got me this. Ordinarily, I won't lie, these are the types of books that I bought very sort of early on in my colouring journey, shall we say. I do them. They're very good for, you know, gel pens and things like that. So I do them when I want something really, really no thinky. And they are one-sided, which means you can use alcohol markers. So that's nice. But yeah, as I say, this is something that I would like, more like my early books. But I don't mind them. And, you know, he bought it. It was a gift. How could I not like it? But yeah, I think that also came from The Works. Next we have this. So this also came from The Works. I think I got one of these. I can't remember if I hauled it or not. I think I did, like back in the day. Similar style. So it's got glitter. Hopefully it wasn't this one. I'm fairly sure this is the one. My other half bought it at the same time as it bought those ones. So I don't think I'm imagining it. But if you look, I don't know if the camera picks it up. Like, he's got a little shiny nose. Like Rudolph. But yeah, there's like glitter. I think that's picking up. There's glitter in the thing, and you use alcohol markers and you just can colour over, I think. But it's really cool. I like little animals. So again, it's like that sort of same style that was in the last book. Oh, he's quite pretty. Look, that's all made out of flowers. I might have to do that one. Should I, when I start colouring again anyway. But yeah, they're quite cute pictures, and it's glitter, and who can resist glitter? Not me. So that was that one. Again, that was only £3, £3. So yeah. Right, so next I've got this. Actually, this is really big. This is like A3, so I can only just fit it in the camera. And this was a Christmas present from my other half. I suspect it came from, yeah, no, it did come from The Works. And basically it's a little, this is like hard thing. It's not a box, but it is a box. Because it opens up and it's got some pens inside. And they're just like fine liners by the looks of it. And then we've got this sort of notepaddy type one. Again, they're like this. It's the only thing wrong with it is it's double-sided pictures. But I suspect it was fairly good value. And, you know, again, doodly. Some of them are simple, some of them are more complicated. But yeah, this is a bit like that wood cut thingy colouring book I've got with some of the dark outlines. And obviously I'm not going to mention it to him, but he did buy me another book when he was buying them other books, the drive-by gifts. He picked up this one for me, and I think I haven't actually checked, but it's very similar style. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them are similar pictures, because I seem to remember seeing the pandas. I got a bit of a thing about pandas. And yeah, so that is that. Yeah, no, that's really nice. It's a nice little set. I mean, it's the only thing about it, apart from the double-sided, it's a bit bulky, because it's just like, look, it's like it takes up too much space. So I think I might have to take the book out and the pens out, and then we'll just get rid of this. But it's very nice. That he got me that for Christmas, and like I say, that was like when he bought the drive-by gifts, which was similar style. So I've put them both together, and that is those. I mean, it's the same people who've made it, Art Maker. So I think it probably is. Apologies if you can hear lots of noise. I say it in most videos. I live in London. I live on a relatively busy road. It's a through route, and I live opposite a school, and they're all outside playing. It is also, let me show another book while I'm talking. It's also a middle of a heat wave in the UK at the moment, and I'm filming this really early in the day. It's like 9:30 in the morning. I say really early, but it's 9:30 in the morning. And it's already like 26 degrees, and inside my flat it's even warmer because it's a brick flat, so it's more like 30 degrees. Too hot for me to have the windows shut, basically. Right, so talking of which, I just had to pause it there because there was so much noise from the kids screaming. I had to stop. So yeah, if there's any jumps in the video, you know why. I've just had to cut out some like bedlam. Right, so anyway, to this one, Magical Wonderland. This is one that yeah, I got it for Christmas as a gift. It's another one of these ones that's like kind of in a box, not box, and so you open it up. This one's got now they look like metallic gel pens with this one, and we have unicorns. He knows I like unicorns. I can't show it now, but he got me one. You know, you get those big cardboard storage boxes. He got one of them, which was a unicorn one for me as well. It was very, it's cute. I've got it. I've put all my diamond paint and stuff in there. Anyway, I digress. So this is a another one of these flip ones, which has got partial ones. So it's got this sort of gold inlay on it, like accents. It's not on all the pages, but this one's cool. But it starts there, and we have ourselves a mermaid. If you want to see flip-throughs of any of these books that I showed today, then do let me know. I think, yeah, and that's, so we've got 3 with gold, and then it's just like metallic-y type colourings, offsets, and then it just goes to normal unicorns. So great if you're a unicorn lover, but they're fairly standard unicorn-y type pictures. That's quite a nice one. We got a fairy, but yeah, it's not a very big one, maybe 15 pages, something like that. And like I say, it's got the gel pens. Again, it's because it's so big, this one, it'll have to come out the box. And the cover is so cute. It's got my little unicorn on it. But yeah, it takes up so much space. So we got that one. That was Christmas. And again, I think he got me this for... actually, I think he got me this for my birthday. Honestly, the works must have made so much money from him last couple of times. Again, it's just one of these little thin books with 16 designs. At least it tells me without having to look it up. But again, it's like the foil with the Magical Wonderland. So, but it's more of the sort of standard pictures. But I mean, that one's, look, the entire key line is in gold. I do like that. That's going to look so pretty when it's done. Sometimes I go over my key lines in gel pens to create an effect, but obviously it would be nothing like this. That is lovely. And again, so it's got the umbrella. It's a really cool book. I mean, that one's... There's a bit of naff pattern. I mean, if you like patterns, I'm not knocking you. It's just they're not generally for me. But I can do it with the gold. So yeah, they've all got this one unlike the unicorn one, which only had it on 3 pages. This one does seem to have all of the outlines are done in the gold. So yeah, that's that. That's obviously there's no artists with these, so this is my craft sensations. They're just, I suspect they're like stock art type ones. But yeah, really nice foil inlays for those. This one though I got for my birthday. Beautiful letters to colour and share. This is pretty. I did look at this. I did look at all these things at the time, I promise you. Oh, how did I get in? Right, there we go. I don't know why I do it. Like it had a little sticky tape thing, and I don't know why. Why didn't I just take it off? But no, I decided to re-stick it down. Right. So again, this comes as a little set. We have ourselves some fine liners, and this is the colouring book. So this is a Hinkler colouring book. I've got a few Hinkler colouring books. Right. So they're basically, I mean, you get the idea of what it is. It's an A to Z with different letters that you can colour in. Some of them are quite simple, some of them are a bit more ornate, but yeah, no, it's really pretty. There's some really pretty letters if this is your thing, and there's different key lines as well. Some are darker, some are light. I mean, obviously it's stock art, I imagine. The Hinkler books usually are, but they usually pick out some quite good stuff. So yeah, bit of everything there. Can do some pretty letters. Where's P? P for Pebbles, and Penny, because that's my name. There's a P. Well, that we'll have the P with the lizards. No, not lizards, frogs. Anyway, I digress. Comes with fine liners. I've got so many fine liners now. Oh no, I felt tips. Let's have a look. Yeah, fine liners. So yeah, all these sets that come with fine liners. I've got more fine liners. You could say shake a stick at. Anyway, so that is Beautiful Letters to Colour and Share by Hinkler. Do you know what? These ones I'm just going to do as a job lot. So as you might know, I have a subscription to Colouring Heaven. I haven't been colouring, but the Colouring Heavens, they keep on coming. So I think these are all of them. I mean, there's like 8. There might have been more, because they come every 4 weeks, not every month. I only know, obviously I didn't sit down and try and figure out all the dates. I only knew these ones because they were all still in their bag. In fact, I only opened these just before filming to take out my address to avoid any, because you know what I'm like. And so I think, oh look, it's been damaged. Damage in the post. How rude. So I have no idea if these are any good. Usually I say, do you want to flip through? This is from a colouring book. She's quite well-known artist. Usually I say I used to do flip-throughs for all my Colouring Heavens. That stopped happening. This is from a mixture of artists. Oh, that's quite pretty. I do like Matt Davison's work. And yeah, so perhaps I should just rely on you to tell me if any of these are any good. Did you get any of these Colouring Heavens? Because I know some of you buy month by month, not subscription. And are they worth it? What's this one? Anne Stokes. I know there are a lot of Anne Stokes fans. I'm okay with her, but you know, I don't get overly excited. Except for dragons. She does do some good dragons. That's Anne Stokes. What else did we get? Steve Hutton. I'm not familiar with this artist. What have we got? Oh, so what are they? Witches. Okay. That's quite cool. Another Ennis Guerrero. She's a very sort of dark and gothic-y artist. I do like her work. I've never coloured anything of it though. I really should. I quite like them in black and white, that's the trouble. So that one, look, that looks really quite fuzzy. I don't think all their conversions quite work out. But yeah, I do like her style. And what have we got here? Where's the hole? Okay, I see a Christine Karen picture here. Oh, they're all Christine Karen. Good. I like Christine Karen. What have we got? Oh, that's so cute. Happy Fairy. Yeah, I really like her style. Wow, look at that. I hadn't even looked at this. Shame on me. Shame, shame, shame on me. Recent, what have we got? Gods and Goddesses. Josh Lee. Oh, they're all being very noisy in the school. Sorry, like I say, I cannot shut the door. I cannot shut the door on windows at the moment. It's just too hot. Yeah, Gods and Goddesses. Oh, that's quite a nice one. God of Wine. Maybe I was just attracted to the booze. Right. I should not be thinking of booze at this time in the morning. It makes me sound terrible. Right, so we got some Mystic Art mirrors. I know this one has a bit of a, this artist has a bit of a cult following. I'm a bit, I'm alright having them in this book. I would never spend the money. I know a lot of people love her work. I don't know, it's just something about, I like the eyes, the lips, I look at them all. It's just like, they've all had filler work in their lips. That's all I can see. No, it's just not me. Just not high on my vibe. But that's not to say I dislike it. Just that I wouldn't spend the money to buy from. I think she's on Etsy or somewhere, isn't she? So, you know, they do come with... Let me just move those bags out of the way. They do come with quite a price tag. And I'm too cheap to usually spend. Which is why Colouring Heaven's great. Because I get a taste of these artists without actually forking out a fortune. Right, so they're all my Colouring Heavens. Okay, nearly done with the books. And so this is one that I got for my birthday. I got this for my birthday for me, then I gave it to my other half so he could give it back to me. We do that in this house. It's the way I get the things I want, instead of him just buying random things. So this is a book by Melpomeni, Chatzipanagiotou. I did mention it in my colouring chat the other day where I was talking about where I'd been for 8 months, and mentioned that I was working on that artist book, and mentioned that I'd got this because I do like mandalas and I do like her style. It's very, the key line, it's not going to be everybody's because she does work with very dark key lines, but I like that contrast. But yeah, there's some really, really pretty mandalas. I should have a look on Instagram and the likes, because I bet there's some amazing pictures done in this book. But yeah, so that is that. Like I say, did I say it earlier? I can't remember. If you need a flip through of anything, let me know. Right, last one. This is a really, really old purchase from Amazon. This was been sitting here since September or October, and I just caught it cheap, I think, on... Sorry, a truck went past. I got this cheap, I think, on Amazon. So these, you know, I have things on my wish list permanently that I know that if they get discounted, then that's when I'll buy them. And you know me, I'm a Disney fan, so it's one of these bookmark ones, and they're really cute. I love my Disney, love my Disney. So, you know, the idea with these is that you can do them really. I don't think I showed this one. Maybe I did. I remember making a comment about how if you look at a lot of the French YouTube channels, the colour tube channels, they colour these in and they laminate them and everything, so they're pretty cool. But I can't remember if that was something else I was talking about. But yeah, that is a really cute little thing. The nice thing about these is because they're small, is that when I do get back to colouring, they're not going to take me long to do, which is nice. Maybe that's a nice way to like get myself back in the groove. So yeah, right, let's get on to some of the supplies then. Oh, actually, not quite onto supplies yet, because I've got this. This was also, it's not a supply, but it's not a colouring book either. It's an animal paper cutting pad. This was a birthday gift, but it's, you know, it's arts and craftsy, so I know a lot of, well, not everybody's going to be into this. I just thought I'd mention it very quickly, because what it is, if I can get it out of the bag, the magic of editing. Right, okay, so we've got this animal paper cutting pad. Right, so you have the pictures. I mean, you can actually colour it in if you want as well. But it's not card, but it's not far off it. It's very, very heavy paper. And you've got these images. It looks like we've got three of each one, I guess. 1, 2, 3, which is good for people like me that mess it up. So 12 designs, 30, I see I didn't have to count them, 36 sheets, 12 designs, so yeah. And you get a little scalpel with it, with a penny proof lid to stop me chopping my finger off. Probably won't work. I think it has, yeah. And also the thing that was in the thingy, the thing in the thingy, was also a cutting board. It's not one of those memory ones, but it's kind of like, I don't know what it is. It's plastic, I guess. Don't know, but it's you get a cutting board and your scalpel, and you know, it's just a bit of fun. Oh, that looks complicated. Uh oh. Good job, there's 3. And here's the instructions, and all paper with a folded piece of paper. And yeah, instructions: cut it out on board with scalpel. I think that probably, I've not read it, but I'm guessing that's the too long didn't read version. But anyway, I figured I'd mention it. So it's another one by Craft Mania, and I'm pretty sure it came from the works. And also, while we're doing other things, again for my birthday at the same time, this, actually I think this came from the range. I bet that paper thing came from the range as well. I'm sure it did. Not the works, the range. Right, so I've got a little Buzzy Bee diamond painting. It's really cute. I should do this because it's only a partial. There's absolutely no reason not to do this because it's, you know, it's really small. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare from the window. Honestly, I'm watching these kids across the road. They're running around playing football and stuff. I don't know how. It's so hot. My eyeballs are sweating, but they're running around like, you know, it's normal. Oh, look, I knew I should never touch these covers. But anyway, it's only a partial diamond painting. When I get back into my diamond painting, because I also haven't been doing that, perhaps I should start with this one because it'd be nice and simple and quick. That's what I need. I need a bite size. I need to do bite-sized things to get me back into the mood. Anyway, so that was that. A little diamond painting bee. And the last thing that is not strictly colouring, but is colouring in a way. So this is, I actually got this from Poundland of all places, which is a bit like, in the US, it's like the dollar store. Daly & Rowney, really good brand. Really good brand. And it's, you know, the paint pouring, where you fill up a cup and make patterns. And I've seen loads of people. I see Missy do it. I don't know. Does Missy still have her channel? She was doing starting some paint pourings, and they look really cool. That I'll do it with a fork. But yeah, I thought, do you know what? I've always wanted to try it, and it was like, well, it was the pound shop. I don't think it was a pound, but I think it was only like maybe $1.99 or $2.99. So like $3-4, whatever. So it was cheap enough that I was like, yeah, I can get this. And I ripped it. I can get this, and then if it's horrible, if I'm rubbish, that's just padding, right? Oh, and there's little pots of paints. So if it's, you know, I'm gonna make, it's guaranteed to make a mess. That's the only thing that stopped me doing it so far. Because when I set it up, there's got to be lots of protection, shall we say? Where did that go? That way. Because I'm just, you know what a klutz I am as well. It's like, there's just spillage waiting to happen. But anyway, paint pouring. I want to try that. I definitely want to try that. Oh, I said it was the last. One more. So I got this from the works for £1.50. And as you can see, it's a Merry Christmas. It's one of these little sort of, not balsa wood, but you know, the really thin, lightweight wood. And I had this vision, I always have these visions, that I was going to put like tacky glue on here and use up lots of my spare diamond painting drills, like sparkly ones. And I was going to hang it from my door for Christmas, you know, like a little Christmas wreath thing. Yeah, see how that went. And then I stopped doing everything. But hey, Christmas every year. As long as I don't like drop dead between now and Christmas, perhaps I'll give it another go. And at Christmas, and I'll just, because it's not even like it'd be that hard. It'd probably only take like 2 hours or something, and I'll get the whole thing, and it would be totally blinged up. But anyway, that was another little diamond painting project. If I did it, I would do it over on my diamond painting channel. Which, you know, if you've not seen that, I'll leave a link to that in the corner. But yeah, diamond painting is your thing. Check it out. Finally, I'm on to supplies. Right, so this is a pack of Scribblicious. So these are brush pens. So they're water-based markers. Look at me. I actually thought to bring some paper. So I don't know what these like. Scribblicious are usually quite good, but yeah, they're just regular. They're quite a stiff brush, but yeah. Clearly I like that brown. So this is, what did I say, 24 packs. So we have, let's pull a few out. Oh, it's fighting me. Right, yeah, so just your standard primary colours by the looks of it. It's alright. I don't use water-based markers that much because I've got a thing about the streaking. Wow, get in this pot already. Right, I'll have to put this in the case because just like, I think all the lids get caught on the rim of the tin. This is where I go in because there's plenty of room. I just go into a rage. Right, but yeah, 24 brush pens, and they're from the works, but it's because Scribblicious is just like their kind of own brand thing. So that probably cost them, I don't know, £5 knowing them. Not even that probably. But very good. He bought them to go with some of my colouring books. I think particularly he thought about the gold outline colouring book. He thought it'd be good for that. And he'd be right, because the brush tips are good for getting in the little details. Next, I bought this as well from the works. Clue is in the name. So the washi tape set. You can never have too much washi tape. I use the washi tape. Occasionally I use washi tape in a colouring book to if I want something with a pattern. But quite often I just use it for borders. But I like this one because look, it's got this one, which is like all geometric shapes on it. But it's got bling. Anything with bling, I'm there. So that's a really nice turquoise aqua. But yeah, and then there's a foil one as well, a couple of foil ones in fact. So I thought, yeah, they got fat and thin ones. In fact, they've got 3 sizes. No, is that fat one? No, that's the same. So they've got, yeah, so they've got 4 sizes. Is it 4 sizes? 3 sizes. I knew I knew I wasn't losing my mind. Not this time anyway. So we've got a very thin. So yeah, I liked it. It's a multi-pack and it was a £5. And for that much variety, I thought it's got to be worth it. And then I stopped colouring, so I didn't use any of them. But when I colour, expect to see some borders around my pictures. Right, you can tell. So this is how we were in it. This was part of my Christmas gift. So he's torn off the price, as only a bloke can do. It's just like, you could have taken off the whole sticker. I know that they're gel pens. I don't need a sticker to tell me you didn't need to leave it on, but he's just ripped it off. I mean, I should be grateful. Sometimes I get stuff and the price is still on it, so it's just like, I should be grateful. But they are gel pens, which is cool because they look at that design, and I do quite like that. So are these metallic or glitter? Oh no, they are all metallic. Let's just get these up close. Let's see. Can we see the shine? Oh yeah, a little bit of shine. They're not, well, metallic aren't super blingy, are they? You have glitter ones for that. But yeah, no, they're nice. Let's see what the gold's like. Oh, is that a bronze as well? Let's try them, because they're very similar in tone. This is only a bit of copier paper, so the paper isn't that great. Okay, so we have 2 types of gold, or gold and a bronze. And it's like, one's the traditional yellow, but this one's like this sort of, yeah, chocolatey tinge almost to it. Antique gold. Anyway, I'll see if I can do them any smaller, shall I? I'm so out of practice with videos. I'm so sorry. Oh, I keep finding bits. This came from the works as well. It's just some double-sided sticky tape. I was going to, because I've got a lot of pictures that are printed out from PDFs and things like that, and I was going to mount it all up onto like I bought some black card, I got a folder, and I was going to mount all the pictures up onto black card, and then I didn't. So yeah, I bought some double-sided sticky tape, and I mean, the tabs are there as well. They're them like cushioned ones, I think. But like they were so cheap, it was easier to just get like the double pack, even though I didn't really want them. They'll come in handy for something. But one day, perhaps that's one of the things I can do, because I've been trying to think of videos. Danny Buttons suggested doing a tag video. I'm so out of the loop. Let me know if there's any good tags going around, and I'll do a tag video. And then I know I'm not really colouring, but I can do a tag video. So yeah, somebody tag me, tag me in some stuff, and yeah. And then I can do some tag videos. But I thought that might be another video that I could do. I could do my, show how, if you were interested, like mounting up pictures into a folder. But yeah, anyway. More gel pens. These were just randomly, my other half bought them as he was passing. So they're just silver and gold. I don't know. They're from the works as well. But you can see they're a different style from these ones. They're not scribblicious ones. They're just stationary, so... Again though, they're very smooth. I mean, considering I've not touched these... they've not been opened. I'm terrible. You get this stuff. So that doesn't look very the same. So even though it's not scribblicious, I wouldn't be surprised if they're the same brand. Because it literally looks identical. But yeah, if you're in the UK and you go to the works, these metallic gel pens seem quite nice, and they're cheap. They're £1, which is like not even $1.50. Okay, so then I got these. I got these from a shop called Paper Chase in the UK, but I'm fairly sure I've seen these on Amazon and different places. But they had a 3 for 2 on, so I was like, yeah, right. I'd heard these were recommended to me by, I would like to say, Karen, didn't you? You used these glitter gel pens, the Giotto, and yeah. So basically, these 2 packs are the same, because they had the regular colours, and then they had like these pastel glitters. So let me get rid of those. But as it was 3 for 2. Obviously, I wasn't just going to buy the 2 packets. I go, no, I won't have the 3rd one. I know it's free, but I won't have them because I've already got them. Right, but we'll try these. Now, are these... Oh, good. Oh, I thought they might have to be sort of pump action. Ooh. Try it. So what did I say? So these are the regulars. Let's try another colour. What have we got? Because there's 8 in a pack. 3, 6, 8. Yes. Let's try some of these. Mini swatch session. Red. Well, that's a nice sort of purple. Let's see what you can get. The black. Brown. These are water-based as well. I'll check the back of the paper in a second. Oh, they're quite nice. Good recommendation. I'll just see. Oh no, they do bleed. So they seem to be alcohol-based. But yeah, so those are the colours of their regular glitter colours. Let me put them away. Right. I didn't want to mix my sets because these are the pastel glitter ones, and I want to make sure, see what they're like. Come on. Right, so we'll try these. We've got a silver in here. That one looks almost darker than that one. Right. That one's a bit more of a punchy yellow. Like a sort of violet. Oh, let's see what this mint green. Oops. Well, of course I've got it on the hand. Right, and then we've got a peachy one. So those are alright. I like those. Do they bleed through? Yeah, they bleed through. So yeah, you do have to just be mindful, I guess. They're either super juicy, but yeah. That is good. I like those. Bit expensive, but like I say, there was 3 for 2, so when you buy them like on an offer, then the type of thing I only treat myself to if they was on offer. But I like those. I like the pastels. That's nice. Okay, so that's those Giotto Turbo Glitter pens, and they've got a nice point to them. I like that. Right, nearly done. Okay, so these were from back in September or October. I bought these, waiting to be hauled all that time. Right, get out. Right, I'm just going to pull this out. So these are the Amazon Basics felt tip pens. So we'll see what these are like. I'm going to slip them all out. Obviously, being basics, they don't come in much packaging. The presentation is a bit on the light side. But I think these are these like fine liner type? No. Oh, look. So that's the tip. Do you see that? So they're hard tipped. Ooh. I've heard people say good things about the Amazon Basics. We don't get as many selections in the UK. Like, there's loads of sets in the US. I know they've got pencils and everything, because I know people were saying like the pencils were like a budget Prisma type level. That's very similar to that one, isn't it? A bit darker. What else? They're very smooth. Let me just check. So these are water based, I think. Yeah. I can't remember how much they was, because I bought them such a long time ago. They would have been cheap though, and probably on offer. Wow. They are. It's hard to describe, because they are a firm tip. I thought they'd be hard, because they're hard tipped. I thought they might be a bit scratchy, but they're not. They're really smooth. Has anybody else tried these before? What did I say there was? Just felt tip pens. Amazon Basics felt tip pens. Let me know. Or let me know about any of the other Amazon Basics. Because based on this, I would definitely buy again. I mean, obviously I'm only swatching. True test is in the colouring book. But one, they're really vibrant. And two, they go on smooth. My only worry is, you know, when they're cheap, sometimes they, you know, you colour for like 10 minutes and they run out of ink. That's very similar to that one. A couple of colours that are very close to each other. So if you've had these and had them for a while, like you used them, like, do these last more than 5 minutes? Because I remember once I bought some budget pens from Poundland. My God, I was lucky to finish the picture before they ran out of ink. They were that bad. It's like, yeah, no, sometimes you get what you pay for. But yeah, especially when you consider these have been sitting in a box, unused, untested. I opened them to make sure they was in there, though I should have counted them. But yeah, obviously they've not had any ink flowing through them. They've just been sitting there, but they've not even gone. Sometimes pens go crusty on the tip. It's very attractive. Just crusty. Alcohol markers do that. I think it's something to do with the alcohol. Like it makes it go, gets a little sludge. But no, these are all clean tips. So let me just show you these. Yeah, look at that. I mean, they are quite, you can see a shadow, so they are quite juicy. You would have to be mindful, but like I say, this is just copier paper. It's like as cheap could be. And, but yeah. Oh, okay. I'm happy with those. That would be, again, good with those books that other half bought me from the works. Anyway, my God, this has gone on for so long. And you've got the screaming kids and the traffic and me wibbling. So I will stop there. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I will be back soon to share my colouring book collection. That's going to be a bit of a project to do. So I'll hopefully next week though. And yeah, take care and see you all again soon. Bye for now.